Hiya, welcome back to one of our another allotment videos from Daniel and John, and today we're at B&JHowTo and we bought some bits to put a 9x6 shed up. Bought 12 slabs which we're going to space to put the frame on, 2 bags of cement, and we bought 6 bags of ballast. We're going to keep the costs involved in this as well, so that was £71.63 I think. I'm going to pop that to allotment now and put these down and come back with another video. Thanks for watching. Alright, so we're back at the allotment now and we're just going to run over what we're going to be doing today and why we're doing it and why we've used certain materials compared to perhaps an easier solution. So look, we've got our slabs, we've got our ballast, we've got our cement. We're going to use the slabs to support our shed frame, the base of it. This is the shed we're going to hopefully get. It's a 9x6, but what I'll need is the slabs to come out a little bit beyond the corners, and we're going to put 3 in the middle, 3 down the side and support it. It's going to have a floor. Okay, we're using cement and ballast. Blue Circle cement made by Tarmac. I've always used that. Absolutely brilliant. You're going to use a thing called ballast. Most people know what it is, but if you don't, sand is just like on your beach. Ballast has got stones in it, and it gives it, and gravel and grit, gives it more strength when you're doing something like that. That's the sort of thing you'd use in a path, to be honest. When I mix my sand and ballast together, I'm going to use a wet mix. Wet mix, that means water's involved with it a little bit. I'm going to use 4 shovels of that, 1 shovel of that, 4 to 1. That's strong enough. I've always used that. That's fine. And we'll find the lowest level and we'll put the first slab down, and then we'll take our other levels off that. You'll see when we finish what we're doing. So what tools are you going to need? Well, definitely one of these, a tape measure. You'll need a long spirit level to go between the slabs to make sure you've got everything level, and a tiddler as well. You need a little spirit level. You will need a mallet. I've got a plastic one and a rubber one, really the rubber, so you don't smash the slabs. You'll need what they call a pointing trowel. It's got a point on it, so you just mix your cement and push it down. I recommend a set of gloves because some of these slabs are sharp and that cement will dry your hands out. Take it from me, lots of experience in that. Ideally, a couple of gardening tools. The little mini spade, that's brilliant for digging little holes and fence posts. We'll use this because what we want to do is, before we put the slabs down on top of this, we're going to cut some of the weed barrier away and drop some of the ballast in there as well, so it's really strong. Some of you may be thinking, why not just pop it down on a plastic grid? And we've used them before, and these plastic grid systems, they click together, they're absolutely brilliant. The reason we're not doing that is that if I put some slabs down, I can then anchor the shed base to the slabs. I can physically create a mechanical fixing with a screw or bolt. That's why we're doing that. So we're going to leave this video in a minute, and I'm going to measure the middle so I know how far my slabs have got to go. They've got to be a little bit bigger than the shed, just protruding the corners. And what we're going to do also, we're going to come out 3 foot from this fence, and the reason we're going to do that, 3 to 4 foot, it'll probably be 4 foot, is that I'm thinking ahead a little bit, and what I want to do is put some Ibc containers behind here, and those are, you've probably seen them around, they have chemicals in them, they're a big plastic drum, and with a metal cage round. You can get them as cheaply as £35, you can get them reconditioned online, delivered for about 100. We're hoping to have 2 or 3 of them, and when we've finished putting our shed up, which we'll show you, we're going to have some guttering around the shed, and we'll show you how we fix that around the shed because it's not standard. And then we're going to add a pump to the Ibc containers.
The rainwater's going to go into the
into the guttering, to put some guttering on there. So come the summertime, we've got plenty of water. We're not going to run short, even though there is water on site. If we can do our little bit, it's got to help. So I'm going to leave this video now, and we're going to come back to it when we've got the slabs down and sort of show you what we've tried to achieve today. Sun's just come out. Take it from me. If you think my hair looks shiny, it's wet. Okay, anyway, if this has made your morning, I don't know, kept you entertained, you do something for us. Could you subscribe to our channel, please? Because it really does help us along. and we've got bigger ideas for this allotment about trying to give away surplus food and things, and hopefully get other people involved in.
We're only
this.
just getting started with it.
Yeah, this
literally
allotment.
this is early doors.
Early days, but we're going to grow more food than we need, so in this climate it'd be great to give some away. Okay, thanks for watching once again. Hi, welcome back. So you can see that we've got the first slab in, and we've levelled it all off back and front between the black lines. Just bear this in mind, when you're laying these slabs, when they're cast, they never level themselves in width, so if it's slightly out, it's probably level. Yeah. So what have I used cement wise? I've used the ballast, which we talked about earlier. I've used 4 shovels of this. It doesn't have to be exact, it's not an exact science. And 1 shovel of that, drop of water, and mix it all in. You can see it's the right consistency, because it should be sort of that colour. This is a light, this is dark grey. We're now going to put another slab in, which you can see there. We're not going to bore you with how to put cement in. Might do in a minute. So we've got that one straight there. Put the side against your first slab, make sure it's gone off a bit, and then simply it's a matter of lining your other slab up with your spirit level. That way you get a straight run. Doesn't have to be a spirit level, it can be a straight piece of metal. If you're using wood, make sure the wood is straight, but something straight, and you normally need it 5-6 foot long, to be honest. Anyway, that's a little bit more how we're putting our slabs down. Hope there's 1 or 2 bits there can help you. The other thing to bear in mind when you put your slab down, and it does help, is just splash a bit of water over it, the back of it, all of it. That stops it sucking all the cement in really quick and drying quick. If you want to move a bit slower with your cement when you're laying them, stick a squirt washing up liquid in, makes it easier to use and doesn't go off as quick. Anyway, I hope that's helped you. Thanks for watching. Alright, so we're on day 2, popping a few slabs down for a shed. Started yesterday, just sort of chucked it down, so we've commenced again today in between showers. We were going to put a 9x6 shed down, but having just seen the allotment rules, you're only allowed a 6x4, so we've adjusted things a bit, but it makes no difference. So,
but it'll be still the same sort of style, but just not as big.
Same style, doesn't matter. So we put the base down, 6 slabs for the shed to sit on. They are wider than the width of the shed, and they are longer than the length of the shed, so the corners will sit in the middle, roughly. When we put these down, if you want to do it real easy, get 1 slab down first, and then literally with a long spirit level, screw fix or Amazon, you just level off, get your first one level this way and that way, and then you level off from there, go from there to there, to there, to there, to there, back to there and there, and that's it.
And this is lower here, isn't it?
Yeah,
than there,
it's a lot lower. Yeah. We've cut some of the weed barrier away and we've got some cement in. Let me just tell you something, and I know this to be absolute fact. Your slabs, when you buy them, they look the same thickness and they look the same tolerance level. Slabs are not perfectly flat. So if you think you're going to get the perfect level with the spirit level, as long as it's between those 2 black lines, yeah, left or right, don't worry, because like I say, these slabs are not level, and I know that from laying lots of slabs. So our next move will be to get the shed in and put it up. We're going to try one of these metal sheds, quite a well-known brand one, and we'll see how we get on with it, and we'll come back with another video when we're finished. Anyway, thanks for watching.